Oracle. What should they call her? What should they call her? Oracle. Hey, my loves. Hi, everybody. How is everybody doing? Today we are doing Capricorn's reading of the year for 2026. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to look at some of the mantras for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We're going to look at some of the challenges. We're going to get some general energy for you guys, and then we're going to do a Celtic. So it's going to be really all-encompassing. Get something to drink, get a snack, pull up a seat, get cozy, and yeah, we're going to get into it. Today is the last full moon of 2025, so I feel like you guys will get a really intuitive reading today, and I'm looking forward to it. And then I'm going to try to hop back on and do a full moon reading for everybody. So let's get into it. First off, let me say, Capricorn, the last few years have been impactful for you because you have had, you finally got Pluto up out of your house, I believe in the end of 2024 for good. And then you also, you have Jupiter in Cancer, and it's opposing you right now. And it's in retrograde. And that retrograde doesn't end till like March or something, right? So you have that going on, right? I feel like you're trying to take action towards a rebuild in the last year. Okay? And I feel like Uranus has entered Taurus for its last retrograde there for something like 80-something years. And that doesn't end till April. And you will feel that just because you're an earth sign. Okay? So there's a lot to look at, and we're going to do that. So let's jump right in. We're going to use the Isis Oracle to see the energy that you should be embodying for the year. Let's see what that is about. Spirit, can you show me what is it that my Capricorns need to know right now for 2026, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North Node as well? I feel like we don't pay enough attention to our North Node, and I feel like that is the overall assignment. Spirit. Thank you. So we have here Mother of Life and Queen of Heaven. Okay, so Mother of Life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. Some of you could be looking at your familial connections in a different light. I feel like some of you might have actually lost someone in the last few years. Let's see the brief message that it has for the Mother of Life. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or feel like we are stuck in a rut or a habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Behold the brave, open your arms and receive. So also, I feel like for those of you that might have lost somebody, let's say in the last 5 years, there feels like there's an addition to the family, whether this is a direct child of yours or like a grandchild, niece, nephew, right? But there feels like a restoration. I also feel like something that happened in the last maybe 2 years has caused you to want to build something new, or all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Like, it makes you feel like, yes, I might have built my career, but am I enjoying my life, or something like that? What's good, Mel? Okay. You have the Queen of Heaven, blessings from the Divine Empress of the Skies here as well. And I feel like this addition to the family, or something new coming in like that, is restorative, but it's also like jump starting the system. Okay. Inspirational, muse. These are all words that are coming. Okay. Let's look at this one. Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have the life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. Excuse me. Okay, so I feel like there is something here talking about resurrection. Okay. Empress of the Skies, Heavenly Queen, beloved Isis, my heart is keen from darkness and fear to be released, to connect with my power in the deepest peace. Bless me that this may be so, in accordance with heaven's plan that I grow. Beloved Queen, clothe me in your authority and light. I now claim my spiritual birthright. So I feel like you've done some completion. This is, 2025 is a 9 year, and I feel like you are embarking on something new, and that is definitely occurring. Okay, so let's look at what your mantras will be for 2025 for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Spirit, can you show me? Whatever was removed, and it does feel like it could have been a person, could have been a divorce, a death, whatever, right? I feel like this is it has made you see the areas in which you want to transform your life. You may not even know like where it has to be transformed. You just know what doesn't feel like enough, or what feels barren. Spirit says, Spirit, can you show me? Thank you. So you have a few here. Everyone I desire desires me more. I receive just by existing. Okay. I'm gonna hold these up so you can take a picture of these. Okay. I live an affluent life because it was written in the stars for me. And every room I enter shifts in my favor. I feel like you have been for quite some time in some kind of secondary supportive role. You may have had a lot of responsibilities, maybe a caregiver of some sort, or just like keeping things together. But I feel like there's a shift now. And in the absence of something, you're going to see what needs to be brought back to life. And in other cases, you're going to see what you have denied yourself and now what you wish to explore. Okay, so let's look at the blockages coming towards Capricorn for 2026. What are the blockages for Capricorn 2026, please? What are the blockages for Capricorn 2026? What are the blockages? Courtship, all you need is love. Lovers. Okay. You have courtship, lovers, message, and pathway. Hold on one second. Okay. Sorry. Courtship, lovers, message, and pathway. So this feels like, and look, what was under is the coffin. Something did end, whether it was a relationship, a death, right? And there could be a relationship that either is no longer fulfilling, or in its absence, you're seeing what needs to be resuscitated, brought back to life. Some of you could be separated with a spouse and trying to, determine whether you should continue in that relationship or whether you should explore other options. Okay. And then you have the message here. Pathway, right? So I feel like you're trying to explore something. There is a shift that's coming external. There may be things that are a little bit outside of your control at this moment. But I feel like there will be a shift, but there could be a impediment, a short-term impediment that makes your goal seem a little more distant. Okay, so let's get into your Celtic. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Can you show me, Spirit? Does Capricorn need to know for 2026? Can you show me the situation? One card, please. Thank you. You're trying to heal from something. Like I said, something has ended. Okay. Can you show me the blockage? One card, please. Thank you. Can you show me the foundation? One card, please. The foundation, one card, please. Eight of Wands. Can you show me what is falling away, please? One card, please. Eight of Cups. Can you show me what is crowning, please? Thank you. Can you show me what's coming in, please? Thank you. Can you show me how Capricorn sees themselves, please? One card, please. One card. Thank you. Can you show me how others see Capricorn, please? One card, please. Yeah. Can you see hopes and fears? Thank you. Can you show me the most likely outcome? Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. This is all about love, all kinds of love, and how it has been inspirational, right? But I feel like there's some kind of flat line. Like, let's say that you were in a relationship that was having some difficulties. If you're in an active relationship right now, right? And then there was another situation that came to an end, like a parent, something like that, or a job, right? Losing a job that you've been at a long time, something that's very important to you, right? And then it makes you, in the absence of that, makes you look at your relationship differently. Like, this has lost its passion. And because I just know what it is to lose something major, I don't want to spend my life waiting for something that is not fulfilling, right? So then this causes you to have a conversation or to look at something and how you can put that part of your life back into technicolor. Like, it feels like everything is very gray. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, like I said, the Ace of Cups, we're going to put this right here, right? King of Swords is underneath that. I feel like things have gotten too matter of fact, or they've gotten too sanitized, or they're just neat and by the book. And I feel like whatever you have gone through in the last couple of years makes you want to live out loud, makes you want to do something new. Okay, so let's clarify these. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, why is the Four of Swords here for the situation for my Capricorn gang? Why is this here for Capricorn, please? Why is this here for Capricorn? Why is this here for Capricorn? One card, please. So let's say, and I've been there, so no judgment here. Let's say you had a family member that was ill. You could have been determined into making that person well. And even when you know that most likely that's not achievable. Right? But fighting the illness is easier than accepting the death. Are you understanding? Two of Swords. So it doesn't allow you, or you don't allow yourself to see something. But now with the empty space and the clear light, okay, you do see something. So let's say that this is a loss of a job, a career, not really just a job, right? This could be like company automation and now your position is obsolete, but you've been there for 25 years, right? And it just hurts your fucking heart, right? Six of Coins, where's the reciprocity, right? Whatever is being removed in the time that now that you're home, let's say they gave you a severance, let's say they gave you all the fucking things, but now you have all this time, you're sitting on your couch, you're like, damn, every day I got up and went to this place. Now what do I do? Now you recognize, oh, you know what? I haven't had a real relationship in 5 years. All I pay attention to is this job, or I am in a relationship, but it's non-functioning. We don't even speak, or something like that. Okay. Eight of Wands is at the root or the foundation. Spirit, communication, or the need to. Maybe this Mercury retrograde that we just came out of is has given you some clarity. I also feel like on December 10th, Neptune comes out of its retrograde, and you might really be seeing all the areas in which you might have had blinders on. Neptune does cause illusions, right? So through some sense of loss, it has forced you to take stock in your present situation, and something is being communicated about feeling left out in the cold, or about these things that you feel, or these areas that you feel are barren. Okay, with the Eight of Cups, you did have to walk away. That's falling away. Okay, so like if this is a divorce, right? This might be something that you went through 12 months ago, but the paperwork's coming final now, or now this person is, you're moving away. It's like now something is making it more final. I feel like this has been a protracted situation. Okay, you have here the Eight of Cups, Nine of Coins. That is, I'm walking away independently, whether or not that was by choice or not. And the 10 of Wands and the burdens that came with that, and the new life and the new structuring. I feel like you're very much inundated in the new structuring, but part of the dilemma is like you're a builder, Capricorn. The thing is that it feels like the P and the Princess, where the mattress feels uncomfortable, and instead of finding out what's under the mattress, you just get another mattress and another mattress and another mattress. You could keep building, right? But you got to really get to the root of what the fuck is the issue. And in this case, it's not that something's there; it feels like something's not there. So, like, I have a relationship, but we've lost the passion, or should we recreate this, or should we go our separate, or I'm going through a divorce, should I move to a new city? And like, it's the whole thing. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is crowning you, right? Fairness, reciprocity. Three of Pentacles, you could have felt like something else was chosen over you. Or you could have felt like I got all the responsibilities, none of the upside. Okay. There's a bitterness here. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's also like an awareness, a foresight that is coming off of the back of feeling like things weren't always balanced, or like you got more of the responsibility instead of. I feel like right now you're on the precipice of being the Empress. I feel like in this, because it feels destitute. It may not be destitute in finances. It could be, right? But in the barrenness of this situation, it's really making you want to birth something new. Let me turn the fan on. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's really making you want to bring to life the areas that need restructuring. The problem may be that you're not 100% sure on what that is. Okay, now the stars here is as the blockage. We did that, right? Yeah. Okay, so as the card that's what's coming in is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords with the Two of Coins. Like I said, you're having some issue with, it's like you don't know what's coming, and because you don't know what's coming, you don't know what to choose. Okay? Page of Cups. You feel like something is not enough, but you don't know what that is. And the Three of Swords. It's like it's all hitting you. Now, for some of yous, that are still actively connected to somebody, like let's say you're married but separated, or you're on a break, or for whatever reason, let's say your partner is deployed, it could be various things. Absence is making the heart grow fonder, or absence is creating a situation that is making you look at the stagnancy that was occurring, and if it's warranted or if it's repairable. It's like in all ways, do you want to resuscitate parts of your life? And this could be, I'm going to see if this person wants to resuscitate this relationship, or I'm out of this relationship because now I have the clarity of what it is I'm searching for. Okay? But I do feel like the loss of a relationship, the loss of an actual person, a loss of a job is the precipice. It is the thing that is waking you up. Okay? And I feel like before the end of this month, today is December 4th. So before the new year takes effect, it's very apparent to you that you miss something. Like I miss, I miss waking up next to somebody, or I miss having a job, but I don't want to have the same mundane type of job. I'm going to do a half a day work. I'm going to get, a whole new license so I could work at the veterinary clinic and work half days there because it makes me fucking happy to be around animals, whatever the case may be. Like it's something that you recognize needs to come to life. Okay? Now you see yourself as the Seven of Cups, as not having the clarity, as being confused, as what should I do? How did I get here? How did I build all of this situation or these responsibilities and not realize it wasn't fulfilling part of me? Or I had a great job, but I didn't have a good love life. Or my kids are big. Here's another one. My kids are moving out, and their whole time, all I did was fucking work. Right? Seven of Cups. With the King of Coins and the Page of Staff. Okay? So here you are. You love to build. You are very reliable, male or female. You like to feel the foundation under you. Okay? The thing is that you don't know where to build right now or what to build right now. Page of Staffs. And you're kind of like in hold mode because I feel like something that you gave a lot of time and energy to didn't necessarily work out the way you thought it would. And now you want to be more cautious. Four of Swords. You could have stepped back from something so you could get the clarity about this. Okay, because you need a new perspective, and this probably correlated with Pluto entering Aquarius in some way, and how there was a tower and all these situations had to be burnt down so that you could walk away from something to a chapter that has finished, right? And even if you're in a relationship, it feels like some of this was you had to carry the brunt of this in some way. Okay? Let's say you're in a relationship, but you just had a parent die or something. And after all the things are over, right? You're like, you know what? I retire in 3 months. I'm going on a trip, and your spouse could be like, well, where are we going? And you're like, no, I want to do this one alone. I need the time to process this very big changes. I'm coming back. It's not like we're not together or anything, but I need this, right? So you got the Queen of Wands here. This is how people see you. I feel like there's a pulsating that is palatable around you for the people that know you well enough. They feel like you've been magnetized by something, that there's something new, there's a thirst, there's a desire, okay? There is a lot of, and you could be showing up in a very different way energetically, and they could be like, what is wrong with Capricorn? Why is Capricorn all of a sudden so, because I said in the beginning, it felt like you spent a lot of time, energy, maybe finances, right? On being supportive in a supportive role. And now for you to magnetize this thing, this bigger thing, you have to step out into the front. And people could be struggling with that version of you. 9 of Staffs, they could be feeling like this isn't you. Even you could be showing up even more emotional. Okay, you do have Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, your opposite side, so it could be making you more in touch with your feelings, and you could be expressing your desires, not in a negative way, but they could be not used to that. Okay, I feel like what you have here in your hopes and fears is the Ace of Wands. It's as if you're afraid that the passion of life has died. And that's exactly what you want, passion. You want to be passionate about something, about where you go every day, whether this is a job, who you spend your time with, what you give your energy to. Like you just want the spark back. I want that whole thing back, right? And for some of you, it is a relationship. For others of you, it's like a new fucking beginning. Like, oh, I just got divorced and I want to move to a new city and a new house and I just want to start over. Now, what I've noticed is that there haven't been an overwhelming amount of coins out here, pentacle cards, okay? You have some. So you may have enough, but it may not be Capricorn enough. Like I like to feel secure. You could still be building this new found thing. But I think that for the first time, maybe in your whole entire life, it's more important for you to feel alive than for you to feel secure. And that could be very different in itself for you. Okay, so let's look at this Ace of Wands. Look, 2 of Staffs comes out crossed and the Ace of Pentacles comes out crossed with the 4 of Wands comes out crossed. I feel like you could have stayed in a situation that would have left you more secure, but it wouldn't have made you as happy financially or otherwise. Okay, I feel like you threw caution to the wind a little bit. Okay, you made the decision that you have to be passionate about what you're doing. This is coming in 2026. Okay, I feel like the money meets you once you decide that. It's like you got to decide what you're birthing. You birthing that flow? But at the same time, you may feel like, but I'm tired of the mundane. Yeah, I know how to stack the paper. But I'm tired of the sacrificing of the giving. I want to feel alive. I want to feel the first breath of a new day. Very much magician energy. And so I feel like you're willing to take a chance. Okay, a little bit of a chance. Ace of Swords, true story, right? With the 7 of Coins. So what if I don't got enough? 6 of Cups, I will do it again. I will come back to that. Okay, 6 of Staff, that's how I win. Okay, so I feel like you're prioritizing happiness for a change, Capricorn. Okay, and what does that bring you? The Justice card. Spirit, why? Why? I feel like for those of you that this was a divorce, somebody thought you wouldn't have enough, or you wouldn't, right? Or that they had control of a situation because you would prioritize finances over it. I feel like you didn't. I feel like you're like, that's okay. Just give me a fair shake, my fair part. I'll get the fuck up. I'm out of here. But I'm not going to let you have control of me, even if it means I'm going to have some sleepless nights. I'll rebuild. Okay. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card there. Okay. Hangman. Okay. Like, I got a new perspective about what's important. Okay. Strength card. Okay. And I know what I'm capable of. And the Queen of Swords. And I'm looking longer term down the road. Okay. On what I want to create for myself, what I want to birth in this new beginning. Right now, for those of you that maybe lost somebody, and you've been in mourning, like a parent or something like that, I feel like there's a completion. So this could be like a year anniversary, or this could be like finalizing everything, and then you're just like, okay, now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do something new, right? Because I need to take off this 9 of Swords, this sleepless nights and anxiety from me. I need a new perspective. I need to breathe fresh life, right? So you got the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, why is this? I said I feel magician energy, right? So the King of Swords is here with the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, okay? So if you're separated from somebody, okay, somebody is worried about your silence, or they've been silent, okay, but they feel like there's something that's contentious, okay? 10 of Pentacles, they could feel, family generational wealth and legacy. So like, let's say you're separated from somebody, they could be very quiet because they're concerned about the long picture. They're probably trying not to argue with you about something. Okay, but they feel left out in the cold. And I said that there was something here about you feeling like you had to do something alone. I feel like this person, if you are in a separated situation, is trying to respect your wishes. It doesn't mean that they're in alignment with your decision. They could even be questioning why you did that. If you are in a separation of your choosing, this person misses you. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Cups that was at the bottom. Somebody wants to fix something. The Tower's here in reverse with the Star and the King of Cups. I'm emotional, right? They want to fix something. Okay, and if this is you, a severing of something or some kind of experience that you went through, you're starting to come out on the other side of it and recognizing that, yes, something happened, but it's not insurmountable no matter what it is. A divorce, a loss of a job, a death, right? That you still have the ability to start over in another part of your life, whether together or alone. And that just how you built something in the past that may have come to an end, or that the assignment has been completed, that there'll be a new thing for you to build or a new assignment. And I think you're starting to get to the point where you are actively seeking where to put that birthing, creation, building energy. Okay, So let's see which chakras are going to be most influenced for you guys before we get up on out of here. And, you can always come back and overlook the reading as the year goes on. But I feel like this year is about exploring what makes you feel passionate, what makes you feel alive, and giving oxygen to that and building the foundation on that. Spirit, can you show me? So the two things is the fear after the grief. So there is a loss of some sort, and the fear you feel of coming out from behind it. Okay. You may even have regrets. Like I said, let's say it was the kids are leaving the house now, and I worked so hard. I wish I would have spent more time. Right. So I feel like whatever it is, it's inspiring. Okay. For you to go after abundance, courage, happiness. Okay. But it comes on the heel of something feeling barren. And so this year, this 2026 year, this 1 year for you, and you can add your birth month and your birthday to that one and, bring it down to one digit. And that is the vibration of the year for you. Right? I feel like this is, you have a chance this time to build the foundation that you want, that will make you feel most fulfilled. Take the rest of December to consider what that might be. And if you are watching this in 2026, understand that you have a blank canvas to work with. And Spirit wants to know what is the area that you would like to co-create with the divine. Okay, so that's what I have for my Capricorn gang. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye.